Hello, hello everyone. Good night, good night. This is tonight. It's Kem in the house here to bring a very exciting match between Elysium Omen and 18 New Moon. So, good night everyone, and I hope you guys have a really good time here with tonight's match. So, just getting things ready. The teams are getting ready before we can start draft, but we're gonna use the next couple minutes just to talk a little bit more about the two teams. So let me just bring a couple things here before we can start. What is it? But yeah, so right now we have Elysium pretty much guaranteed in the playoff run. Um, they're sitting at 4-0 with an 8-0 record, so they haven't dropped a single game. New Moon. Oops, sorry, I hear something.
Sorry, Kim.
No worries. No worries. So,
If you can share your screen, it would be.
mhm. So just give me 1 second, guys. Let me bring in Loki here. Well, technically they can listen to you, so that's good.
Yeah.
Um, where is the share screen? Let's do this. Cool. Excuse me. Let me just grab a few things and I'll send you just in case. But basically, I'm just going over a little bit of what the teams have played so far, just before we start draft. I think that they're still getting to the into the room.
Okay.
So, where did I post stuff? Okay. In case you wanna hop on.
I can't hop in the lobby right now.
Oh, okay. No worries, just in case. Okay, so we did get the draft link, so let me pull up on the screen as well. Looks like they're going straight at it. Change windows. Let me know if you can see it.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Oops. Okay, so let me see. Alright, so looks like draft is almost you're almost ready for drafting, but before we get there, just want to go over real quick based on what these teams have played. I do believe from the side of New Moon, we're going with a couple subs. We have a sub support and sub top, so Axe is gonna be playing tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go. This is very exciting.
Yeah, so we definitely can expect maybe some target bans on X, like the Camille, Irelia, or Mordekaiser. Um, from the side of Elysium Omen, they have played a lot of different things across the board,
Yeah.
but I would expect bans on Guster mainly with a Trundle,
Okay.
um, maybe the Rumble, and
The
definitely.
Rumble's a safe ban, honestly. From what I've seen in the past, he's been kind of a menace in the competitive scene.
Oh yeah, and he actually played less last week. They played the Rumble, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna at least flex it because Arrow. So last series, Arrow played support and Ecall played the top lane, the Rumble. So I think it's definitely something to keep eyes on. But yeah, I definitely expect them to ban, MF for Kaisa from Delay. He's been doing pretty good and solid on those picks, and probably something targeting IRO too because he has also played so many different champions, and he's always
Yeah.
playing extremely well. So those are the kind of things that I kind of expect from the side of New Moon in terms of bans. And from the side of
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't see what else they're gonna be looking for from the side of Omen. Maybe Target Axe, maybe Target Coconut, or Buckbee, which is the most recent addition, just because he hasn't had many games with the team yet.
I think that based on like, because I think it was Coconut that performed very well last week, from what I saw. So I would expect some bans to definitely be targeted towards him. He is in the mid lane, top lane, or bot lane. I've seen him in so many different positions, and I'm not quite sure where he plays.
No, yeah, Coconut has been he's been playing ADC now that the roster's kind of finally stabilized, so he's been in the ADC position.
Mm-hmm.
And but I agree, he's been the one performing the best out of the team, so
Yeah.
I could see Omen banning ADC just to, change a little bit how things will go for New Moon and force New Moon to do something different.
Yeah. Because he played, I want to say he played Kaisa one game that I was watching. Um, there was possibly a Zaya, I believe. I've watched a lot of games that New Moon has played, so.
Yeah, Coco had like most recently he had a very good game on Kaisa and a very good game on Aphelios. Um,
Ooh, yes.
and actually, well, Zeri and Jinx too. Like he has been having really good games across the board, but the team is still facing a few difficulties in you know getting towards like mid to late game. So
Yep.
that's one of the things to keep an eye out for this series because on the side of Elysium, these guys are averaging so much gold at 15. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's really hard for them to be behind in gold at 15. But looks like we just started drafting.
Yeah.
Let me just bring you in.
I'll be interested to see if Kaisa gets banned here because I do know that even with the small nerfs, she still is fairly strong. So I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, I see a Kindred ban and Maokai ban. And reminding that Elysium Moment is on the blue side, New Moon is on the red side. Ooh, we already see a Camille ban targeting X really soon.
I mean, would you let if you're facing X? Would you let Camille through? Let's be honest here.
No, for sure. I just think like having that guaranteed ban, I think it can open a lot for your first round pick.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm just like, if like I've seen some teams like when playing against X not banning Camille or waiting until the second rotation. It's just showing the respect, and they're probably gonna have some more stuff for the second phase bans. So they do take the trash out. The support is a new support. He's a sub in for tonight. Is like a last edition that we had this week.
Yeah.
His name is Bearish Jewel,
Oh
and
yes, I'm familiar with
oh,
him.
nice. And from the Seven New Moon, we see the Fiddlesticks and the Trundle as bans.
I think that's solid. Solid bands.
Ooh, and we see a first pick Ziggs. Ziggs has been pretty interesting pick recently. Um, like I've seen a lot of players picking between AP carry in the bot lane and mid lane, and Kobita is one of the guys that plays Ziggs pretty well.
Yeah. Ooh, Ezreal gets I've actually seen Coconuts Ezreal, and it's nothing to be underestimated. So,
Oh yeah, I think that's one of his power picks when he's like on his comfort zone. And they're pairing with Karma. And remember, Karma did get a buff this patch. This is what 13.16. So
yes.
this is like that poke bot lane that's more the classical poke bot lane that get pressure early game and do pretty well. So excited to see how they're gonna do it.
Oh, absolutely. I wonder if I can join.
I see they show the Senna here. Let's see what they have a couple more seconds to finalize. Shivana, interesting. I see here. I argue say the Shivana is for Ecall. I believe he did e play Shivana a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm quite excited to see how this is gonna turn out to be. Although she could still be a flex. And Slappy changing the last second for the Wukong. Okay. The Wukong selection. He isn't as strong as he was before, but I think he's still pretty good champion overall.
Yeah.
Now we see Syndra. Syndra is definitely a ban targeted for Kobita because I've seen him playing the Syndra before. He's been doing a pretty damn good job doing playing that champion. So giving the respect and maybe trying to force him to either take the Ziggs or sending that Ziggs to bot lane. Actually, I feel like I'm more like targeting saying him to pick the Ziggs.
I mean, it could be a Ziggs. It could be Ziggs mid lane as well. As I know, um, it has been played there. However,
Gwen and Swain from this. Okay, so Gwen from the side of ET New Moon and Swain and Nico from the side of Elysium Omen for last bands. Interesting bands. Very interesting bands.
with the Seraphine pickup, I like that.
Oh, okay. So this is looking more like straight up just poke comp just to finalize maybe with a Wukong. It's really gonna depend on what the top lane is gonna be for X. Because I'm pretty sure the Seraphine is gonna be mid. I don't know how the new. I wouldn't say new Karma, but I just don't know how good Karma is in mid lane right now.
Um, I mean, she's not bad. It's kind of just like having I mean, she's it's definitely not a weak champ in mid lane by any means. I haven't really played a whole lot of Karma mid. I've mainly taken her top, but it's I mean both are flexible. So
Ooh, Tristana. So I'm thinking this is definitely Ziggs. Okay, so definitely I think Elysium is known. I think they're known for having like different picks across the board.
mm-hmm.
I argue to say this is Ziggs support, Tristana mid, and Senna 80 carry. I argue to say this. And we finally see Irelia as a counter pick for X into the set.
All right. I mean this. So I'm interested to see X's Aurelia. I don't think I've ever witnessed it actually, but
Yeah, I think X Irelia can go 80 or 8. He can go 15 and 1 or he can go 115. It really depends on how the how the game goes. But it is a matchup that he is more comfortable playing against Sad. I believe he has played this matchup and matchups against Sad a lot of times, so he's definitely
Yeah.
confident. Showing the Irelia does explicitly say this, so very very excited to see how this game will go. And this set confirms this is Shyvana jungle actually. I don't think they would try to do a set jungle. So
I still think it's gonna be Ziggs mid Tristana and a bot lane, but
it
I
could
guess we'll
be.
have to see.
I'm just saying that because it's Dilly and Arrow on the other side. Arrow especially, he's been picking really interesting stuff. He did
Yeah.
Rumble. He did Rumble. What's was the other one? He did Rumble. He did Set, I believe. He did Poppy as well in the support positions before. So I
Uh,
wouldn't doubt.
yes.
But yeah.
I
Uh,
think I casted with you last time for New Moon, and or one of the teams I know I have. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna say really there's so many flex picks here, so it's hard to say.
for sure. So we're just waiting the guys to do the in-game drafting, and then we're gonna go into waiting for spec delay. But so far, what do you think the outcome of this game is gonna be, just based on what are we seeing right now for comp wise on the draft?
I mean, you're asking me to be like unbiased here,
Yes, of course.
and um, I think that it can. I mean, depending on that is a Tristana mid. Oof. Okay. um, honestly, I do think that that New Moon can take this because if I'm not wrong, Seraphine is actually like fairly decent into Tristana. She does have the root, depending on what her build path is. I think Ezreal wins against Ziggs, even though he is very irritating with like the consistent poke and the Q. But oh, I gotta have faith in like the new Moon crew to kind of pull this through. Plus, they have X, so what can possibly go wrong?
Yeah, so it looks like okay, so there. Oh, Sophie, let's go ET. Take at least one game from Elysium. Yeah, I'm not gonna be, completely biased, but I do expect Elysium. Elysium is the better team, right? I think everybody in the league is aware of that. So, um, taking a game is huge for New Moon against this team, but obviously we're cheering for it. We hope we get the series, but I just want to make sure how the progress that the guys make here and see if we can continue to fight for that playoff position. But yeah, we believe maybe we can get it. I know there's a lot of people from the other teams hoping Elysium loses, so we have their vote of confidence. That's
I
for
mean,
sure.
always helpful. X was nice enough to let me into the lobby,
Oh,
so
sweet, sweet.
yes.
Yeah, Victini, I do think the Tinu Moon's draft is a bit easier to execute. Elysium's
Yeah,
draft it's a way more difficult, and I think it's way more conditional. So I agree with you. And if they do things calm and well, there's a good chance they can take game one.
I think that we should put X on Gwen duty.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. The question is, does he play the Gwen? That's something we need to talk with him about it. But well, so we are waiting for the spec delay, so I'm gonna put us on a short break here, and we'll be right back when action starts. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, guys. And we are back in the action.
Yeah.
So far looking like a standard 5 men, or 5 point I should say. And there it goes back.
that that little lag there.
Yeah, speculag, we gotta love it.
Yep.
So we have three TPs on the side of Elysium Omen. Dilly on Ziggs, Kobita. Wait, Kobita jumps into World Step Bro. Gets little damage, but that's about it. They did clear the ward that the Wukong left in the tri bush there, so I believe Kobita might get the level 2 in the first wave. And we also see Guster putting a ward where the raptors are, so they will have vision if Wukong shows there.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, it's not a bad thing to place some deep vision down. Looks like both junglers are starting on the bot side of the map.
Yeah, and the Axe is doing a fake leash, showing up late to try to confuse Elysium team to know where Wukong started. They definitely know he didn't start in the Raptors, but they don't know if he started red, Golem, or in the blue side, at least for now. That's a big trade here for Coconut and Berries Juice so far in Cross.
Yeah. I haven't seen a Senna.
Oh yeah,
It is Senna so far. All right. I
that
was like, I haven't seen a Senna EDC in a while, but oof, that root from the. I think the root and the poke from like the root from Senna, the poke from the Ziggs will be um very um, slightly irritating in lane, but it's a good thing that Karma's got that shield there for the speed up.
yeah, we start seeing the poke damage coming in from Senna and Ziggs. We didn't see earlier, but the Tristana got level 2 in the mid in the first wave, jumped into Buckby, and chunked him as he's doing now. Yeah, looks like they're fighting both mid and bot, but we see Kobita doing a lot of damage. Same CS, but still getting the health advantage in mid, and same goes for the bot lane. Better Shu getting super low, and he's just getting poked every now and then.
Yeah. Oof.
But so far, no actions.
I know.
No major
It's
actions.
a slower start to the game.
We see the Wukong waiting for Tristana jump here in the mid lane, trying to bait something. Guster Posey just is gonna
Uh,
spot him now. Yeah, he spots him. They're pinging on him, and he kind of wasted a good 30-40 seconds there waiting for something. He was pathing top and he lost that. Uh, wait.
ooh, Coco is gonna get chunked down here.
Oh wait. Ooh,
Oh,
they get the
nice
first blood.
job. Nicely done.
Oh, Guster steals double crab from the Wukong, gets level 4, and just walks
Oh,
away.
come on,
But
Step Bro, you got this.
yeah, he's just gonna fall back. But really well played from the side of New Moon's bot lane there, winning the 2v2, which looked like they wouldn't win. Wait, Kobita jumps in, Buckby, he levels up, and Spec lagged. Oh
Again.
god. In the most important moment. Alright,
Right?
we're doing a quick replay
Oh
here.
my god. He actually lives that, man.
Okay, so Kobita goes in, he gets a level. Oh, he shielded himself. Kobita just flashed away. Stepbro comes in, he gets killed by Guster. Yeah, the Spacky is just giving delays. I'm surprised that the Seraphine survived there. She got level 5 and then she had the the passive shield with the
Yeah,
W.
I'm surprised that they made it, that she survived that, because that was a Tristana bombs do a ton of damage. Even though Tristana, I believe Tristana mid was just nerfed this.
Yes, she was just nerfed. I didn't see what she lost, but yeah, she just got nerfed. Kobita jumped in again. Shyvana gets a very early Drake. Inferno Drake, that's a really good for even Ziggs poke, Tristana's all in. Now they're looking here. Now they just crashed the top wave.
Yeah.
Wikal had put a lot of good wards there in top side, so they will know exactly what Wukong is doing. As is gonna show up very very soon as he goes for that Raptor scam. So far, there's a 500 gold lead from the side of Elysium. There's a big CS difference in the bot and in the jungle. Stabro is seems a bit lost because he's trying to move here and there, but not be able to do much at all so far. He's level 4 against level 5 on the Shyvana.
Alright. I was trying to sync my time up with yours.
Ah,
There we
cool.
go. Alright.
But yeah, as we can see, there's a 600 gold. Actually, no, there's a 700 gold in the jungle.
Yeah.
So that's quite a lot. And again, he spent another like he's trying to wait to see if Kobita is gonna jump on Bugby, but I don't know. I think if he's gonna do that, he definitely needs to get level 6 first because if he jumps in, Kobita can ult end. Yeah, he just jumps in,
Yeah.
takes 50% of Bugby's health. But again, it's a Tristana. She can just ult somebody away if she needs to. So you definitely need
Yeah.
a way to lock her down.
Ooh. X tries to stun set topside, but that W does ton of damage.
Yeah, he stayed right. Wait, Kobita got up in again. He gets
Oh,
the ult,
Buffy.
doesn't get the solo
Oh,
kill.
this has been 3 times that Buffy has gotten out with literally a sliver of health.
He is playing with
Just
fire. He is playing with fire because he's allowing Kobita to jump in and get all the auto attacks with the E. And
mm-hmm.
I think if Kobita had the flash, he probably would have jumped in again because he got the reset and then just flash away to get the kill. But either way, Kobita is just putting Buckby away from the lane, starting to stack, waves difference. It's 73 to 61. Right now, that's 500 gold lead for Kobita.
Yeah.
So it can start, it's just those little things that start to build up. So that's something that New Moon has to be careful about.
I do hope that the Seraphine picks up the Rylai's Crystal Scepter, because to get that root on
Oh,
on everyone you throw out, but oh
we're seeing
X
Axe
no.
getting killed with the Shyvana's gank, and it's Zikog who got the kill.
Yeah,
Now,
so the kill did go over to Set. It's unfortunate.
and we see now Shyvana move to the Herald. They're gonna secure that first Herald. There's nothing really they can do about. Stapro is just waiting for Irelia to come back. He has level 6. They're gonna try now. They get the flash. They get the ultimate on the call from Wukong.
Oh,
They're going to guarantee a kill on Axe. Guster
oh
doesn't have
no.
ult, but he got a kill on Stapro. Oh, not enough for Axe. He didn't have another Q reset, I believe, there. Or he just
That was almost bad for X's. Tristana was headed topside, and all it would have taken was for that hop and the bomb to chunk him out even more. So
yeah, so Stapro falling even further behind. Like he's 2 levels behind. At least Axe managed to get some XP back, some CS
Yeah.
back. Got the kill, so he got the extra gold. But the game is not any easier. But the bot lane is doing. I'll tell you the CS here. They're doing fine in terms of against the poke damage coming from
Oh yeah,
Ziggs.
absolutely.
They're still like they're 200 gold difference in the ADCs and 300 on the support. But outside that, they're keeping their way in the game. Looks like we could see a potential 4v4 here.
Oh no.
Oh, Coco to get caught. Kobe that jumps in on Buckby. More damage. Coco is
I know.
super
Oh,
low. Oh,
oh
snap, bro.
no.
He tried. Oh, Coco to get killed. Buckby's here. He ulted the Shyvana, but they're low. But I don't know. I think Bears Juice dies here for Senna. Yes, he dies.
Yeah.
Step Bro might die here for Tristana. Oh, Kobita jumps in. Okay, no, she just
I
okay.
don't
She
think
just
that they
flashed
want to
away.
take the tower shot, so
But yeah, this game is getting worse and worse for New Moon. It's a 4K lead in 11 minutes. Uh, they like the Ziggs ult got both Berry Stew and Coconut Flash, and Shyvana just jumped in with her ult to finalize everything. So there's a lot of little things that Elysium has managed to get their lead further ahead. We see a 2 level
yeah.
lead in the mid lane, 2 level lead pretty much in the jungle, A level
The
lead
top even
in the
though.
ADC. Yeah, the top now is the only one that's kind of even. Even though there's a 500 gold lead on E-Call, and now they might get tier 1 turret here.
Yeah. Wukong is just very, very behind in his jungling, whereas Shyvana's only has 12 stacks left on her jungle item, and Wukong's got 17. So I think Wukong just needs to focus more on just farming the jungles instead of ganking the lanes because he kind of like waited a bit in mid to try and get bait out the Seraphine hop, and it kind of cost him his jungle.
Yeah, the tempo definitely got cost. Now X playing a little bit with E-Call. He jumps in with the ult, avoids the W
Oh,
damage,
nice job.
gets a good trade. E-Call does have TP back, but that's a good trade by Axe. E-Call decides to stay. I don't know if Axe is gonna go for just a crash or for dive.
Seraphine was able to stop Tristana's back and mid, so she keeps trying to stop that back.
Kobita must be annoyed. Like, what is this guy just doing? Let me reset. Oh, Axe is waiting. Ooh, he gets in a root. Stacking.
Oh no.
Berries you getting a lot of damage. Stabro coming in. Oh, he's gonna face check Gus or Posey. He ults, but he gets
Oh
destroyed.
no.
He's got one shotted by the Shyvana that already has. Ooh, they were fighting mid and they're fighting top. Guster's gonna here to punish Buckby for trying to get that kill on Kobita. For Oshivana, she's extremely fed. Now X is
I think this is what happens when you keep stopping the Tristana back.
yeah.
Eventually, the jungler comes to come find you.
Oh, and now Guster is here. Oh, they're TPing here, but it's not even needed. The TP from Kobita. Guster just tanks 1-2 shots for the turret, and Econ just finalize him. Now the game is just super bad for New Moon right now. They likely are gonna lose this tier to 1 top with Tristana and Sat hitting on it. They already lost bots too, so they already
Yeah.
lost all the first tier 1 turrets on the map.
I was kind of questioning why Tristana teleported topside because it seemed as if it was like a waste of a teleport, but apparently they just wanted that top turret pretty bad.
Oh well, not only that, we are 15 seconds on the Herald, so she's already there as well to fight. Damn, it's lagging a lot. The
Yeah,
spec.
small indie company, I swear.
But yeah, I don't see how the game gets any easier. Elysium do have quite good amount of scaling too. The Shivana is super strong and it's really hard to deal with her as she gets further and further ahead. The one thing that Stabro should have been focused on is getting his first item, the Divine Sunder, but he got caught up many times. He's 30 CS down. Right now, 2 levels behind. He, I don't think he even has enough gold to finish his first item. Might be like 100 gold off,
No,
so.
yeah, he's not quite there yet.
And there's a Drake coming up in 10 seconds. So this is the third Drake. Are they gonna try to fight or are they gonna give it up? That's the biggest question here.
I feel like they have to fight for this because giving it to them for free puts them at soul point. However, the Wukong is a bit behind to challenge this, and the Shyvana is massive. A 4-0 Shyvana will run you down and not think twice.
Oh,
So,
nice
oh
play by
no!
Arrow. British jaw. Oh, he doesn't die. I thought he was gonna die with the.
I thought
Oh, he
no,
dies
he
for
goes down
6.
to the zigzag. Oh,
Wait,
that's
Tristana's jump gets
unfortunate.
stopped. Kobita is here. That's a nice ult by the Seraphine. They do get a shutdown on the Axe on this on these Shyvana. Axe tries to fight Ecall. Stepbro goes down, but Axe also is gonna go
Oh my
down.
gosh. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, so is
okay.
the
So they
set.
trade. Sad gets a double
Yeah,
kill. Axe trades the kill. That's not bad because there were like two. I think there's a shutdown. There's a one shutdown on Shyvana, so it's although it's a 5 for 3, they do
I
get a
mean not that
shutdown.
trade. Um, that was a very interesting ult from Set. I figured that he would have ulted X away from the turret, but ulted him under turret. So
And I think it's okay, especially the fact that his bounty didn't come up right after he got killed.
yeah,
But yeah, I agree. If he was able to, he probably would have tried. But as Messiah said on the chat, that blast cone hit by arrow to bring the karma over the blue buff into like face like pretty much in the face of Kobita, that was
yeah,
massive.
yeah, that was big.
But yeah, said all that, they lost the Drake, they lost tier 2 mid, they managed to get a couple more kills onto Axe. He did. I don't remember if he had finished the Bork in the last. Oh wait, hold on here. There's 3 men on Axe. Axe gets arrow, but is it gonna be enough? He does
Ooh,
get. Oh, well played by Axe. He does get a shutdown on the Senna, but now Bear's Jaw is gonna pay the
oh,
price. Coconut just ease away, and he's safe.
that zigzag. Oh no,
Kobit is facing
Sephiroth.
checking. Okay, so they trade ults Tristana for Wukong. Tristana is 3 levels on Wukong. That is
That's
rough.
wild.
The other thing is, okay, so they're using Herald top. They're probably gonna get tier 2 here in a second. Um, they're probably gonna have the second charge on this tier 3 top. But the one thing is, Elysium, they always have good vision in the jungle
Yeah.
or in the quadrant of the jungle where they want to make a play. So for the Drake, a lot of C wards, a lot of wards. On the top side now, they have a good amount of vision as well, removing vision, so they're playing really well, and not allowing New Moon to scale as they would have wanted.
I guess I got I was like, oh, this is gonna be just like an easy win for for New Moon. I think I cast or critted myself. Man, I do think that they have the ability to bring this back. They just kind of we need this Wukong to get back into the game.
Oh, that Ziggs ult is
Oh,
massive. Batter's issue is losing half of his health every time. Now Elysium is trying to make funny plays here, trying to catch somebody off guard. They keep removing vision from New Moon, denying them entrance of this jungle on the top side, while Kobita is taking tier 2 bot, cashing in another 500 gold for free, or
jeez.
600, and just
Yeah,
getting
theirs is a
massive.
pretty massive gold lead right now for
Yeah, there is almost 5k gold between Shivan and Wukong.
Yep.
There is almost 3k gold difference between Kobita and Seraphine Buckbee. And there's almost 2k gold on Ziggs into this Azria. So Omen is pretty fat. And now we see they're transitioning for the Soul here.
Yeah, we also have Baron up as well.
Now the question is, will New Moon try to sneak in the Baron? Eco here
They
stops
honestly
Axe.
should. They should take Baron, but it looks like the opposing team already kind of knows what their plan is and is rotating up to Baron.
Yeah, Axe survives. He baits Eco. They're gonna be able to to catch Equal here. Oh,
Oh
Strap Bro! He
no,
got the true damage hit. Karma gets the
that's
shutdown at least.
unfortunate.
Aerocross showed up here while Shivad and Ziggs are taking the Drake for free down there.
Yeah, they're trying to stall them off of Baron now that they've shut down the Wukong.
Wait, Bear's Straw seems like he disconnected. Are we gonna see a pause here? Oh no, looks like he's back. Ziggs and Tristan, they take turrets so
Oh my
fast.
gosh. Yeah, the two of them together should not be left alone up near any turret.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage in the mid turret 3 as well. So it's just looking pretty awful from the side of New Moon. X has is the only one that actually has like he is 200 from Equal in terms of gold, so not that much. He's the only champion that's actually in the game. Everyone
Yeah.
else doesn't feel like in the game. Coco, like the bot lane, were doing pretty okay in the beginning, but you know, little by little, the CS advantage and then a couple kills, the turrets that Ziggs just start getting it, just makes things so much difficult. Even though they won that early 2v2, but still not enough. And oh, Guster is gonna
Oh
face
my
track
god.
Stat Bro, but I think he's safe.
I don't think that they can do much to Guster at this point.
Oh, Stat Bro got destroyed. Just Kobita jumps in. That's a
Oh
oh.
no, Buckby.
Aero playing really well with the blast cones, using again to catch another member of ET New Moon in a awkward situation there. 18 to 7, 14k gold lead, no control of the top side at all. Aero by himself is just zoning two members of New Moon. It's a free Baron, and I'll be damned to think the Elysium don't finish the game at before the Baron buff expires here.
Yeah. I think that Baron kind of just unfortunately potentially sealed the fate for New Moon as they still have they've kept all tier ones up on the side of I cannot say that team's name. I was listening to the Titan podcast last night and I was like, I don't know how they say that name, so um but yeah, this it's kind of just a messy fight.
Oh, step bro, he got. Oh, he's gonna get a
No.
terrorize. Oh, Dilly.
Oh my gosh.
He got destroyed from so far away. Dealer's getting really good hits on his ultimate, and now they're closing in on E-Call. Axe gets all the true damage, flashes away. He's going to die. Gusser just comes in. I think that's now we can say it's gonna be game. Gusser gets a kill, double kill for him, and I think this is game.
Yeah, I think this is the game. Definitely cast a curse to this team. Coco's gonna yell at me. Them. Um.
Yeah, this is game one. You know, again, amazing performance overall by Elysium. Um,
Yeah.
pretty, jungle diff in this game. Although I
Oof.
think Seraphine had some moments there, some good ulti in there. She wasn't able to do much. Wasn't able to stall enough the game
Yeah.
for them. So big oof for this game. And let me see if I can bring some numbers here before we go to game two here. So yeah, like just looking at here, Sat. I'm super surprised that Sat had the most damage out of the game. 14.8k damage. Guster 12.8. Dealy 14. He was doing a lot of damage. I'm surprised Kobita only had 8.7 considering he was jumping all the time on a gust on step bro. He was jumping on Buckbee.
Yeah.
And from the side of New Moon, we had a good amount of damage on Axe. He was the only one that was able to be close in gold with Elysium. We had some damage on on Coconut on the Azriel, but nothing on Buckbee, nothing on Stepbro. So definitely a hard loss from the side of New Moon here.
They're gonna have to have a comeback game in game number two. So hopefully we can see them come back, just clear up the mentals and mental reset.
Exactly. That is the name of game two, Mental Reset. I'm here with you, Victini. Not getting the dub here feels really bad for us and
Yeah.
really good for them. And also, I could feel bad for everybody in the Arcane League, right? Because everybody is counting on some sort of upset. But yeah, I mean, so far it's rough. Well, with that being said, we're gonna go to a small break before we jump into draft for game two. So just give us a few minutes and we'll be right back. So we are back. I'm gonna be updating a couple things here. Um, so looks like New Moon is gonna take blue side over this game.
Yep. All right.
And yep. So um, I would I would like probably to see some adaptations here from the side of a New Moon. Um,
Yeah,
like probably removing the Ziggs or removing maybe the Tristana.
definitely Shyvana.
Yeah, I my only concern is that I think Guster is able to do what he did regardless of what champion he's gonna play. Although Shivani isn't necessarily a bad um like it's not like a bad like he's not gonna be like play bad on any champion and he's not a bad
Yeah.
man, but I feel like uh New Moon needs to change a little bit of a mentality, like about what they want to do. If they want to be like pressuring early game, then they need to put Kobita, Dealy on something that is more vulnerable, and also put Stepbro on something that he can impact the game earlier and easier than the Wukong, because the Wukong kind of depends a lot on his level 6, his ult, and things like
Yep.
that. So that's my only concerns ish. But
I
let's
think
see.
that they should put the mid laner on, like, if they're gonna let the Tristana through, then they need to make sure that the mid laner is able to match the damage, or at least like um be more of like an influencing um factor in the game. Because the Seraphine did not do well into the Tristana. However, like she did live a few of the dives, but we do see that New Moon's like, yeah, no, we don't want to see that Shyvana again.
Yeah. But yeah, we're seeing the adaptations in the draft. We see the Maokai and Fiddlesticks remaining from the side of New Moon, and they're making the adaptation on the Shyvana as a Ben. So, and from the side of Elysium, they ban the trash. They keep the being the Kindred, and they adapted the Ziggs now because they know Bugby has played the Ziggs, and he has played the Ziggs last week as well. So interesting choice here. Red Side of Elysium. And New Moon first picking the Trundle. Um,
Ooh,
so keeping the Trundle banned from the side of Omen by taking by themselves. That's a very bold move.
ooh, they're gonna first pick the Kaisa though, and even with her nerfs, she's still extremely strong. So I don't know if Coco plays Ash, but I know that that's a pretty decent counter to Kaisa.
Yeah, I definitely like the Ash into Kais. I don't have information whether he does or not, but that's definitely something I would be considering if I were to speak with them. Ooh,
Oof.
Belvav. We don't normally see this these days.
I don't think I've seen like anyone play Belbeth competitively. If I'm being honest.
That's a very interesting pick. Quite excited to see if it's okay. So the big question is if it's gonna go to Guster in the jungle or if it's gonna go to support. Um, and they lock in Zaya, which is a good pick. I think it's a good answer
Yeah,
to Kaisa.
absolutely.
Now the big question is, are they gonna lock in the Rakan here and get that bot duo, or are they gonna try
Oh
something
no,
different?
please. I would hesitate on picking support only because they haven't shown support.
Yo, and they
But
they lock in the
they're
Rakan.
going to. Right.
They want to secure. I mean, they definitely showed they can win the 2v2. I mean, sure, Dilly was playing something a bit less reactive in lane, and he also had the TP, so it's not like a combatant spell. But they did win, so they're probably feeling a little confident that they can try to select some more fight in that bot lane, more 2v2 style. We see here, oh, the Blitzcrank
Ooh,
from Arrow. That's one of his classic champions. Um, so you gotta be playing this really well from the side of New Moon to make sure that they put the Blitzcrank to dirt.
they're gonna need to make sure that they're on top of vision because vision is the key thing when they're the blitzcrank on the other team.
Yeah, and we see the Camille like right now, the fourth ban from the side of Elysium. They still take the Syndra out, which is good. I'm wondering if they're gonna try to take that Tristana out as well, just to put
Ooh, they banned
Buckby
Fiora.
on something. Oh, okay, so they banned the set. Okay, so set from the side of New Moon, Fiora from the side of Elysium. Uh, a lot of respect here for the top laners, as we see a Sion pick and a Mordekaiser as an answer.
Does X play Mord?
Yeah, his Mordekaiser is one of the not so common champions that you see him playing, but when he plays, he does
Yeah.
extremely well. And Nico, okay, so Buckby getting
All
the
right.
Nico. I like
I mean,
this.
I do like it because if the mid laner can't count their minions, then they're gonna have the Nico popping up in their face. I'm sorry, I am not a like I like this pick, but I am not a fan of Nico in any lane because I swear like I do any damage to the minion and then all of a sudden like, I'm getting ulted by Nico and that just doesn't go over well.
Yeah, and we see a Cassiopeia as an answer here. Like I like the fact that Nico is a more proactive mid laner and champion versus the Seraphine. So you play more aggressive. You can,
Yeah,
and you play smart, right? With her passive, with her skills, with everything off her kit. You just need to play smarter. So I like this new moon draft a lot more from game one.
yeah,
Obviously, it's gonna come down to execution. Um, how well they're going to be able to execute, that's a whole different story about how well the draft is. Um, but I definitely like this. Now it's going to be on, Buckby to play the Nico well, make sure he's getting the picks, make sure he's using the passive pretty well, and on Bearish Dew to make plays with that Rakan because Rakan is a champion that you make plays with him, right? You go in, you go wild, you
yeah,
do many things. So
yeah.
excited for this
They're
game.
just they're gonna have to be careful of that of the Cassiopeia because Cassiopeia does scale late, like scales very hard late. So as long as they can shut her down early and keep her down, it'll be a good game.
Oh yeah. And I think we've seen one game of Kobita on the Cassiopeia. It was a very good game by him. So I'm definitely need to keep an eyes on him as this was a counter pick. So he chose this matchup. So we gotta see how well he's gonna be able to handle it. But yeah, like I do think this is gonna be a much more intense and fun match than the game one. So sit tight. We're gonna be right back as we prepare to get into the game, and I'm really excited for this game too. Really, really excited.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some break for water, and we'll be right back. Oops. And we are back.
All right.
Just gonna need to update a couple things here on the screen. But we do see here an invade. Ooh, Arrow misses the hook. They catch Kobita.
Oh my
They get a
gosh.
first blood on Stapbro. They're gonna go for Arrow. He does have flash. He flashes away. And that's a good start. They get the flash and the kill on Cassiopeia. They get the flash on Cross, but they do burn Ghost on Axe on the Mordekaisers. Flash on this Trundle. Flash on Zaya. And Ignite on Rakan. There were a lot of summoners
A lot
used,
of thumbs
but
used. Yeah.
they do guarantee that first blood, meaning they're in for blood for this game. I mean that overall is a good start because it's going to allow Trundle to fight more early as he normally would like to do it.
Yeah.
Now Kokoda getting hit by arrow, but
Oh no.
that's going to be just that. And we see Ekal, he left a ward in the blue, and they saw Trundle starting there, so they know he's pathing bot side. And Elysium also left a ward in the river bush as well during that early fight. Now Buckbeak getting trading a little bit of Kobita. Kobita gets the Q and E. We see Guster here now warding for Eco as we get a little lag, but we're back as he directed himself towards probably a mid lane gank. In the top lane here, we just see Eco and Axe smashing each other. Buckbeak gets a root.
Oh
Oh, that's
no.
a very good hit by Guster. He goes in, takes a tower shot, but takes a lot of damage, Buckbeak, and burns Flash. Now, they have a ward here on this tri-bush, so they will see Trundle if he tries anything funny, as Guster is now uh, clearing his
Oh.
bot side. Ooh, Barry's
Air was
distributing.
on point with this with Crank Hook.
Oh yeah, Hook Champions to me is the best champions for Arrow Cross. He is known for
Yep.
having a good trash, a good Blitzcrank. So this is something New Moon needs to have an eye out for because this guy plays really well. He's abusing the bushes, and we're not seeing any Desire or Rakan warding the bush to keep an eye on this guy. And
Yeah, they're gonna need to put a lot of vision down in those bushes to make sure that he doesn't have an in
they're collapsing a
for
good.
any.
Okay, so Stabro is collapsing a Kobita. He does not have flash. He gets caught by the stun, gets the peeler. Buckbee's trading, but he might fall. No, he gets the kill, Buckbee.
Nice job.
Well played by Buckbee there, getting the kill into the Kobita. Now Kokona getting caught. Dilly
Ooh,
even getting
Dilly
the
gets out.
yeah, even getting the hit there, the hook there by Arrow. They managed to turn into Dilly and do a lot of damage on him. No, Eco is
Ooh.
also getting chunked.
Both
Guster,
mid laners did use teleport, by the way, to get back to lane.
yeah, Guster is caught here. Looks like bot got a Q on Dilly, but nothing happens. They just burn Flash from Guster Posey. So
I
they
mean,
managed to get that Q and the flash from dealing that last play. The Q goes to Rakan, but at least they start. That's a good start for ET New Moon. 3-0 on the
absolutely.
scoreboard, and they're looking for a dive here. This is good proactiveness from the side of New Moon, trying to extend the lead, the early that they got, the movement.
Ooh, nice invade on top side, but Stepro's taking some tower shots here.
Oh, he beat. Oh, his X gonna die. So
Oh,
Stepbro,
unfortunate.
he. Okay, so Stepbro did pretty well, like holding the turret aggro,
Yeah.
but Econ managed to save so much time with the flash that Axe paid the price for the kill. But again, I think this is okay trading one for one. Because I think the wave should be bouncing back now because it crashed earlier. But yeah, it's a good proactiveness. It's 1k go lead, but we do see Arrow here looking in Buckby. Oh,
Buckby did see them on the ward, so the clone was a good distraction there.
yeah. Did you see? I don't know if that was a Hextech flash or a regular flash.
That was
Oh,
Hex Tech
Axe
Flash?
Axe went for the ultimate
Ooh.
play. He's dealing a lot of damage. He's gonna get out soon from the ult, but is he gonna ult away? No, he gets the kill. Buckbeak does a lot of damage here on Kobita, but Kobita managed to stop the engage with his own ult. A lot of fight, and Numu now getting the reins of this game. So, as we mentioned before, this looks with much better game than what we saw, because now New Moon's team does want to fight instead of just sit back.
Yeah, they're 5-1 right now. The ult from Scion does come out to get him back to lane,
Oh, he
which is
does get a
gonna take out
shutdown.
Axe.
Axe got pretty much CC locked there with Science ult and Q. He cleared the wave and he got like one or two turret shots. Now Elysium tried
Oh
to.
no. Step bro, no. Okay. I was watching that Blitzcrank and I'm like, there's no way. Like he pulls him.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's a good start for New Moon here. They put Guster to run away from the Drake. Like New Moon themselves get the first Drake. It's a mountain Drake, which is really good to deal with pretty much all the early aspects of the game.
Yeah. Gives them armor and magic resist, which is never a bad thing in this case.
Yeah, and this early game has been pretty good for New Moon. We have a 500 gold lead on Coconut on this Zaya, also having what a 13, 14 CS lead. Um, Pretty much pretty tied in gold in the mid lane, and 400 gold advantage on Stapro against Guster. But in the top lane, we do see the 500 gold advantage on the Scion into this uh, Mordekaiser with some really good plays. But so New Moon, we see now Buckbeak getting vision here on the top side. X and the Trundle Stabro taking the first Herald. Be Birijishu, they're here to make sure we secure the Herald play. So, I mean, Coconut's 6, so he should be pretty safe here in this bot lane.
Yeah. His ult, if for nothing, can get him out of sticky situations, so. This Blitzcrank is looking for an angle, though.
Yeah, they're definitely looking for an angle. We see Guster now hover mid. Now, they're using the Herald top side. They're trying to get Axe ahead. They're gonna try to do some damage here on Ecol. They do get 2 plates at least. But I do believe. Wait. There's a 3v2 here in the
Oh.
bot. Birjishu managed to flash away. Managed to survive the engage. And he trades Hue and Flash for Ignite and the 3v2. So pretty good. Well played by Birjishu. They managed to survive. And Arrow is just doing that. He's just trying, finding a hook, finding a pick. Oh.
Oh, a little bit of an early ult. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, they did get Kobita's flash, putting Kobitas in a really weird situation here in mid. But yeah, Buckby is playing pretty well, I believe. Now
Oh
Guster's.
no, step bro.
Oh, Stepbro ulted Guster. Guster do have his jumps, and he just takes the ult for nothing. But
The Belveth is at 15 of her stacks. I don't. I think it's Is it 100 where it's fully
yeah, I believe
evolved?
so. Wait, Coconut get
Ooh.
hit, dealing.
Yeah.
They managed to trade really good damage on Dealy, and that's just Blitzcrank's ult.
Ooh, access have Death Realm up.
Okay,
Opts not to take
Kobita's
it
going for
though.
the in. Oh, Kobita, he goes in.
Oh
He
my
gets
god.
killed. Buckbeak gets the solo kill because he had the flash. Kobita tried to fight with the Conquerors with stacking the poison. That's a well played by Buckby, forcing Kobita to go in turret, getting the kill, and putting this Casio even further behind. Guster tried here to still trying to fight Guster. What is he doing? Oh, so close from getting killed by Stepbro without even needing the ult. Cassiopeia is TPing in, does some damage, but it stays as is. Axe
Um.
now doing a lot of damage on Ecall after getting the
Yeah.
Rylai's.
Yeah. That Riley's first item is very. It seems to be very important to Mordekaiser. I'm not a big Mordekaiser person, but
Oh, Kobe is gonna get a solo
oh,
kill! Buckby! Nice solo kill
let's
there with the
go.
Nico. Got the root, got the Q damage, goes in for the final ultimate damage. Let's go. New Moon is on the board, and there is a world where we can get one game.
Much much better performance here than game one.
Yes. Okay, so
Ooh.
Axe ults E-Call. He's doing a lot of damage. There's a fight in the
Oh my
bot.
god. Massive fight here.
Massive 4v3. They don't get anything, but they're going to secure the second Herald or second Drake. Axe doesn't kill E-Call. E-Call managed to flash away. Beershot
Oh
gets
no.
caught. He dies. He goes down, but Guster's super low. Good ult by Coconut. He managed to get the kill. Or Stabro got the kill in so they don't secure the Drake, but they do get a kill on the Guster.
Which is
And
I mean that's
Axe
so
solo
good.
kills Ecall. I didn't see that they were fighting. Axe solo kills Ecall off screen as we were looking to the bot play. And yeah, the Rylai's is a turning point on this matchup. Um, and Axe is just controlling it now. And shout out to Kat on the chat. Hey Kat, how's it going? Finally, we got a banger of a game here to
Hi cat.
watch. But yeah, a lot of plays here. 12 kills in 14 minutes.
Oh
So
my god.
far, the Casio is not working up, but again, she skills pretty well. She hasn't finished her first item yet. Um,
Yeah, Nico's kind of being a bit of a pain here to Cassiopeia in the mid lane, so it's gonna draw some attention from Belveth.
yeah, and I feel like the Belveth also hasn't showed much at all early, and it looks like Stepbro is trying to catch Arrow, but
Ooh, they're invading on Stepbro's jungle.
wait, Kobita gets chucked down like 50, 60%, and they're looking to make a play topside as Coco starts the Drake. They're gonna go for a second Drake. This Mordecai is really strong. If Guster's not careful, he could die here.
Oh no. If X isn't careful, he might
Yeah,
die
he
here.
might die here. Okay, so Guster kited him out. He doesn't have Ghost. Oh, he finds a way to get Guster into his ult,
Oh
gets the
no
kill,
way.
and he's gonna go for a double kill here into E-Call. The first turret just
No
dropped, so
way.
Eco will die. No, he has ult.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
so
ult right out
close.
of that.
He got away at the last second. He did have ult and managed to survive. But Axe showing that he can 2v1 right now, even though they tried to, you know, kite him out, it was not enough. And now Stepbro has free way to get Herald number 2. And Kobita is getting really punished there, although he still has a 20 CS lead. He's not able to trade as easily into Buckby. Now it Ecall is stayed in the top lane. Axe could definitely dive because he has a Ghost coming in soon.
Oof. That Scion just picked up Heartsteel at 16 minutes, so he's got about 66.
Axe
No,
gets solo
Ash!
killed. They're gonna
No!
Aero gets charmed. They do take first turret mid. They do take Aero cross with him, but Axe. I was gonna say like Axe will probably try to dive the side that was super low, but he got baited with the Silent Shields, with the CC that Sound does when he stacks his full kill. So Axe got baited, gives a shutdown for free to Cyan, and but again, New Moon is moving on a much better pace here,
Yeah.
being the lead on the game. They furthered they now have a 3k gold lead, pretty much, or almost 3k gold lead. So they're moving on a good pace with pretty much all the objectives so far. Guster is now going to face check. Oh, he face checks
Oh
that,
boy.
bro.
Oh,
He does
I mean,
so much damage.
yeah, Stapro's really showing up here. Game number two, as he was behind game number one, but apparently he's not gonna let that get him down. Same mental reset's very important here.
Exactly. He's still down in level, but it's really important that he's still able to perform pretty well. So that's good. Now they put Buckby to face Ecol, probably just to clear wave and make sure he doesn't take free turret.
Yeah,
As we see an invade on the top side, Axe is taking tier 1 bot here. Dilly definitely does not want to fight this Mordekaiser. Level 13, 3 levels ahead. Ecol is trying to do the same thing on Buckby.
ooh,
Okay, so they go in with Kobita this time. Kobita is kiting as best he can. He does
oh
ult
no,
inside, managed to kill Axe. Stepbro is in here. He does have flash, so he's gonna try to flash away. He does flash
oh
away.
no,
He managed to survive, but Axe does get he does get killed here by Kobita and bringing this Cassiopeia back, because Cassiopeia has Leandris now. So it's and if Buck is not careful, he can definitely die here. Cyan can definitely take the turret and just dive Buckby.
oh yeah,
Oh,
oh,
that was
oh,
well
the
played.
ult. Yeah, no, was well played. It was just that's Scion. Like I wouldn't keep moving out of the Nico ult.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for Nico to show up in lane as like a minion or as blue buff something.
yeah. This could be a moment here because Iko is griefing for this. He does have ult, but Axe is here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking he was gonna do.
Alt away.
Ult away. He took the turret. Ult away. But now here's the thing. AT is still in a good spot. You know their carries are strong. Stepbro is strong. He can definitely remove the resistance from Ecol if he joins the next fight.
Yeah.
Um, you have a Zaya that's scaling, and we have a
Oh.
pause. But overall, they're gonna go for this next Drake in 10 seconds. They already have a lot of vision here. They're trying to set up and make sure he continues. But the I think New Moon still have a chance to win this fight for the trade Drake. It's really gonna
Yeah.
be dependent on how well they're gonna execute.
Yeah, we. Oh my gosh, that spectator.
Yeah, it's back to getting. Let's try to go back where we were. Oh, lovely.
Oh, my game's so frozen. There we go.
Alright, so we have Aero here and Kobita looking here in this mid lane. Coco managed to get Prio in mid. He tried to find a way to how to get into this Drake pit. Beers show actually. Oh, Coconut get caught. He got hooked. Dealy gonna get a free kill
Oh
here.
no.
Oh, this was so badly played. Gets a shutdown on Cassiopeia, the Kobita. Spac, dude, Spac is getting so bad right now.
It's the League client. It's been doing it all day. People have been disconnecting, and there's been lag spikes.
Yeah,
I
so
blame it on the patch.
true. They managed to give a shutdown on Cassiopeia. Coconut was in a really bad position as they were trying to find a way to
Oh.
go in. Um, there's not too much they could do. Just Stabro didn't go. They tried to do as much damage as possible on tier 2 mid, but that's not enough. But Axe is gonna get caught here as Arrow and Guster's here. He
I
can,
don't. It doesn't seem like they want to fight him though.
yeah, he does get a kill on. Oh, he kills
Oh,
Arrow Cross. He goes into Guster. Guster is gonna kite him out, but he's Stabro is coming in. He's doing a lot of damage.
Coconut's here. No ult
Oh,
though,
not enough.
unfortunately.
Oh, Bears and Shaws gets ulted. Guster's gonna get heated, but I think it's fine. Yeah, and now Stabro's gonna die, and they can switch this to a Baron play probably.
They could possibly switch that over. It looks like they've started it, or they are heading there.
Yeah, they're heading there with Kais. I mean, Kais do it super easily and super fast. So does
Oh,
Valvev.
I need to get on time with you.
But yeah, oh wait, Buckbeak goes in. He gets. Oh, he kills Guster Posey. He does get himself killed. Axis TPing in. ET New Moon is. They managed to stop the Baron. They contest the Baron play. They're gonna look for a Q on E call. The Q goes to Axis, the shutdown. They managed to stop Baron at least, and they might start themselves. Yeah,
That
they start themselves.
this is a very good turnaround
Yeah, because
for New Moon.
Cassiopeia reset, Kai'Sa reset it. They don't have Smite. Just spawn now, Guster Posey. 5k down. Zai is here. Miasma has been used by Kobita. They're gonna. They. Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was. Oof,
Oh, Axe goes in
that's
for
the crank.
Kobita. He's trying to bait the Cassiopeia ult. Managed to pull in. Gets a kill. Step bro. Guster Poser gonna get hit, but Beershio. Okay, so they. Okay, so they managed to. Oh. Step bro is just going in. He doesn't stop. He just goes in. Does not care.
Non-stop fight.
Oh, they get Dealy. Axe managed to pull Dealy. Ecall's gonna drop. And and this is something that I don't know about New Moon, but they make a bad play, they turn a bad play into a good play, and they just roll with it.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what's happening here. I mean, this is a very impressive game. Um, compared to the game prior to this, so
Yeah,
good for them for being able to like come back.
Axe is definitely putting the team on his back, and he's gonna get pulled, and gonna get. Oh, no, Sapro gets killed.
Oh
Kobita.
no! Oh no! Bears goes down.
Wait, Kobita flashes for that. They're gonna. Oh, Coconut gets caught, and he's gonna die. They try to take the tier 2, but yeah, again, like Axe, it definitely feels like Axe is trying to put the team on his back and like making a call, say, hey, follow,
Yeah,
follow me. I can do this. and we're seeing that he can do up to a certain point, but now we didn't talk about Dilly at all until now, and Dilly just farmed 6 kills.
Yes, I was just noticing there's 6-1, 400 gold bounty, and Zaya's 0, 2, and 7.
Yeah, and Zaya hasn't finished her second item. Right now, Dilly almost has a 2k gold advantage. It's like 1700 gold lead from the side of Dilly on that matchup. So Dilly's just farming the kills, and he's got a
Yeah.
kill shutdowns. And now Brissajaw is gonna get caught and is going to get. Oh no, he managed to ease E away. TP comes in from E call. They're gonna fight for this Drake. The Rakan has to reset, but
Uh, it looks like all the alts are up now for New Moon and for the other team. Yeah, the one that I can't
yeah,
say. Minus Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is still down.
he's gonna be
It's
up
it's
in a couple
Elysium, right?
seconds. Yes, Elysium.
Yes.
Okay, so Stepper goes into E call. He ults him, chunked him, but not gonna be able to kill him
Now
off.
that's a tanky Scion with 346 heart steel stacks.
Oh, Axe managed to get an individual kill on Arrow, taking 30% of his life. New Moon's looking forward to take this Drake. It's gonna be the third Drake. Axe is like serving as a zone metric here, doing a lot of damage
Yeah,
on Arrow Cross. They managed to secure Drake, finish it off,
puts him
and
at soul point.
yeah, it's an important soul point. It's a Cloud So. Stabro flashes in, stops, E calls ultimate.
Oh my goodness.
They stops him and gonna get a pick. Really well played there. I think he still managed to get tier 1 with his pass. Okay,
Um,
almost. Almost.
almost. Yeah,
Wait.
he just
Oh, nice route by Buckby. He gets. Oh, he kills. Wait,
no way.
a lot of damage on the Guster. They managed to get a kill. Kokoro tries to go in with his ultimate, but they get Custer and they get Aerocross, and they also baited out Kobita's ult. They will be able to secure inhibitor in the mid lane, which is really important at this point in time. And that's a good fight. That's a good pick into a good fight here from the side of a New Moon.
Oh, absolutely. No, they're playing very well.
Yeah, we got a minute and 20 on Baron. They're gonna try to shove in this wave and maybe are they gonna force this tier 2 mid or bot? I'm sorry.
I don't know if they can.
They have 3 members here.
They do.
Okay, so they
Um,
just crash the
oh,
wave
they,
and
they
reset.
have. I was gonna say they have X there, so they technically could try it, but
It's definitely
I don't
risky.
think that you want to risk it for
Exactly.
Baron.
Because if they get caught again, as
Oh
we saw like
no.
5 minutes ago, then that Baron play would be gone. So Buckby gets a stopwatch. Really smart from him. Oh, Buckby is getting caught. He does flash away, so he burns his flash, but manages to survive, and he still keeps a stopwatch. Now Newman is positioning themselves to fight here. Eco does not have TP for probably another 20 seconds, which is probably by when Baron is spawned.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try to split as much as possible. Axis face tracking everything. Gus and
Yeah.
Arrow. So it looks like they're gonna start at spawn.
Oh, and they did use
Yep.
the blast cone, so there's nothing for them to use to get
Oh,
into
Axe
that
gets
pit.
pulled by Arrow.
No! Oh, he
Deal.
does pop the ultimate
Oh, he
though.
doesn't get kill. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
Step Bro
Okay.
guarantees Baron. Guster dies. Axe
Oh.
almost gets Dealy. Dealy,
Yeah, he did. He got yoinked over the wall.
yeah. Dealy, you had to flash. Kobe the flashes now. And looks like they're looking. Okay, no, I don't think they had vision on the call. But okay, so that's. It was so close because I think I think Guster smited the Baron, and the Baron stayed with 400 HP. And I don't know if Stabro had the smite because it actually I didn't see like a second smite charge. And bless you.
Yeah, I didn't see the smite charge, but I saw it from Augusta. They just did it like a minute too early.
Yeah, it definitely was really risky.
I mean, it was a good attempt at a steal, but
Yeah, for sure. So the last fight, the last Baron that the way they did it was I think was really smart after you start thinking about it, because Aero flash into the pit. Oh wait, hold on. Buckbee's gonna get caught. He
oh
uses stopwatch,
no! But
gets the kill
oh,
on Kobita. Well played, really good use of the stopwatch there. He has TP. He can just TP his back. Yeah, that's what he's
but
doing, TPing back.
they're definitely like playing as a team. This
Yeah.
game, we saw a lot of separation. The first one, they're just team fighting it up, but holy crap, this fight right
Oh, Dealer
now!
gets pulled. Now Coconut gets the kill. And this could be an end game push here. They have a two cannon minions with Baron buff.
Yeah.
Midwave is coming in. Coconut gets pushed. He flashes
Oh
away.
no!
Guster gets hit and pulled by Axe. Now they're
X is just behind the turrets. So like, you know what? You mean nothing to me. I can take you
exactly.
down. Let's go.
You are nothing to me.
even with arrow pulling him, does no damage. Doesn't even touch him.
Eco is another Baron. This dude stayed there for like 30 seconds. No, he managed to kill Coconut, and they're super low. I don't know if they can finish. Axe is kind of looking to Kobita. Managed to draw the ult. He's getting kited out. He pulls back Kobita. He has the shield. He's gonna get Kobita again. Axe
No
is
way.
just putting people on his back, saying, "Yeah, follow Poppy. Let's do this."
Nice cleanup. Nice roundup for this game. I don't think the Baron or minions are gonna build the end, but they do have supers pushing both mid and top.
Yeah, and they do have Axe with TP in 30 seconds as they grab the soul point here, or the soul. But yeah, just to finalize the thought before was on the first Baron, Arrow flashed into the pit and he ulted to give silence to block for smite usage. So I thought he was going to combine that idea with Guster this time, but they didn't. He just pulled Axe away and focused on getting axed. Because I thought that was actually a pretty good idea if they managed to play together with his jungler.
Now X does have TP here. We do have super minions pushing bot side because the inhib did respawn mid. So
Yeah, and we see
see,
everybody from ET Newman going to this top side. We don't see Nico. Nico is transformed somewhere. We don't see her on the mini map. She is somewhere transformed, probably a million. Oh, yeah, she's right there. They're looking to
that's
stop
what
side.
I was hoping that they were gonna stay in minion form.
I think the turret reveals if you get too close. There's also that.
Yeah, and I think if you click on them, it will show the items. If I'm not wrong.
So Axe is put. Okay, so they're pinging top side. Keep pushing top. Axe is gonna stick mid. Make sure the minions are always getting there because inhibitor mid respawned. Ekal goes
uh,
in, misses the ult.
Bugsby is
Shurelius.
right there.
Axe ults Kobita. Kobita kites him, uses Miasma, keep him away. Axe comes in, do some more damage. He's drawing 4 people onto him. He
Oh
still
no.
survives. Now he drops. New Moon gets tier 3 top, tier 3 inhibitor top. Now it's a 4v5. Arrow misses the hook. Oh,
Oh,
Buckby gets an awesome ult.
nicely done.
Coconut goes in for the ult, gets the kill on Dealy. New Moon
The only one
gets.
left is Yika.
Ikaw managed to ult again, gets a
Oh,
double kill.
oh no.
But Stepbro guaranteed the win. New Moon gets the first win, first draw, first
Let's
loss
go.
by Elysium Omen. What a game! And
Absolutely.
shout out to Buckby and Stepbro. Buckby had a amazing performance,
Oh,
and so did Stepbro.
yes. And of course, X, X carrying
Obviously,
me.
I mean,
The team on his back.
X is X, right? So there's
Right.
X is X doing X things, but from the other guys, really good step up, really good game. And as we can see here, 44k damage on Axe.
That's
Um,
insane.
22 KK damage on Coconut, Buckby, and Stabro. Good performances overall. Also surprised that you call 25k damage. Kobita still like he was so far behind, still did so much damage. And Dealey also, we saw this guy still going from 0-1 to 6-1 in a few minutes. The only thing I'm disappointed in this game is the Belvath. I think Guster didn't do much on it, or maybe weren't able to do much. But yeah, New Moon had an amazing game, and
Yeah,
you guys did really good.
absolutely. I look forward to seeing you guys next game.
Yep. So we're gonna go into a really quick break as we try to set up things for Game 3, and stay tuned because it's a banger of a series. That's for damn sure. So we'll be right back, guys. What's up, guys? So we're back as we're getting ready for Game 3. Gonna do some updates here, and for this Game 3, Elysium Moment is going to take red side again, and Newman is gonna stay with blue side. But yeah, it's one of the
I,
series, really really hype, and I'm just expecting another banger of a game.
I hope so.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the teams to confirm. Where we have the links already for the draft, so just waiting. And I see Cody here chatting. We got a set looking like us versus ET. You never know, man. You never know. By the way, I just got confirmation from ET Solar. Just to give you an update, Solar won worth 2-0. So Pog week for ET.
Nice.
I did hear good things that I'm gonna bring it up on the podcast on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Um, there's a lot of good things to come. But yeah,
Cat, there's no Yumi in this game.
I don't know. So I don't know Shaw. I don't know if he's a Yumi fan, but I'm sure Aero is not a Yumi fan.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that Harold's not playing Yumi, and I don't know about Coconut, but oh no, a little bit of internet issues. That's okay.
Yeah, so looks like we're gonna have a little delay, but um, just moving forward for from game two to game three, Loki, tell me what do you expect in terms of changes from both teams from what we saw? What do you think is gonna happen?
X is not getting Mordekaiser again.
Fair, fair.
um, I think it was Nico was great in this game. I don't expect to see it again. The Trundle definitely stepped up this game versus the first game on Wukong. So I think it's going to be like a toss up of like, yeah, no, Buck's not getting Nico.
Yeah,
Um, I do think that there is a lot of potential for both sides. It's just, I don't want to see that Shyvana again. So I do hope that Eclipsing Tides like sticks to that ban because I think that Champion was had a lot of determination on like the turnout of that game. So
yeah.
uh,
I'm
yeah,
I'm expecting the same. Like so the thing is, from what Elysium has been doing so far, like they they banned. So for example, last game they banned the trash, the kindred, and the zigs. So if they're gonna ban the Nico as they did for game one, potentially we could see a Nico, a Ziggs open, which is a strong champion right now and is one of the champions that Buckwheat plays super well. Um, or maybe if they're gonna leave the kindred open for Slappy, he's been performing pretty well on that champion as well. So choices they're gonna have to make because one thing that did work for New Moon is they got three bans, plus they took the Trundle, which served as kind of a four ban towards Elysium. So very, very smart. I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing.
I hope so.
All right, so just an update here on the game. Looks like Elysium is messaging a sub for them. Looks like Ecol is
Okay.
having massive internet issues, or at least just enough to keep him out of the game. So we're gonna have to wait a few minutes to see how that unfolds. But yeah, Axe, Axe played really well considering how things were looking initially. In the early game, he did get a couple funky solo kills on their turret a couple times, uh,
Yeah.
getting that unexpected 3, 4, 5 seconds route or CC by Cyan. But at the end of the day, like he was massive. He was, forcing 4 people to come over him. He was, 1v9 in the game, while the team was just taking the objectives. He was zoning everybody. If Arrow pull him off, he would just pretty much do a lot of damage on the whole team. So he did really well. And as you said, and that was the thing. If you're gonna ban the Mordekaiser, you're potentially leaving the Fiora, the Camille open.
Yeah.
Um, so it's something to be a little worried about what they're gonna do because I would imagine that if you wanna give, well, in this case, Ecall might not be here for game three, but if you wanna give, let's say, if you wouldn't want to give Ecall some comfort, you definitely would have him have the last pick, right? So
Yeah.
there is that.
Oh.
So let's see.
All right.
Okay, so looks like they
Oh no.
found.
Okay. Okay. Uh, you caused back?
Yeah, so looks like the internet from Egal came back, so he's gonna join game three.
All right.
Yeah, Barry's issue is getting that perma trash ban, which is in a way, well, it is screwing a little bit with what Elysium wants to do because they haven't changed that ban at all. The Kindred and the Trash are been the two bans um, from the side of Elysium so far. The only adaptation they did was they banned the Camille uh, as a ban two in the first rotation, and
Yeah.
they banned Ziggs as the last of the third rotation. So it looks like they're ready, and it looks like the draft started, and we're going again with the Maokai band from New Moon and Kindred as a reply. So far, so good. So they cap. Okay, so Elysium capped the Ziggs ban, and New Moon repeated game two bans with Fiddlesticks and Chivana, and now the Nico. So the trash is open. Now the question is New Moon gonna first pick the Trundle, or are they gonna first pick the Trash? Because Trash is also one of the biggest picks from Aero.
Yeah. They're
Ooh,
gonna go with the Trundle first pick.
Trundle
All
first pick.
right.
Okay, I like the strategy. I really like the strategy. So let's see what Elysium is gonna counter, or what kind of new strat they're gonna show up. Okay, so they went with Ash. So they lock in Syndra really early, which is one of the Kobe's strong champions here. He's been performing extremely well with the Syndra, so getting that early pick is really good, but also opens potential for what Buckbee's gonna get.
Oof. That Syndra's scary. I gotta say that. Once she hits that 120 splinters, she's gonna do some serious damage.
Yeah, and I see Coconut getting the Zai again. He did an okay performance. I think he wasn't super great, but he wasn't bad either. And Swain, ooh,
All right.
that's
I
an
mean,
interesting
Swain can
choice.
potentially be a flex pick. I know that like it's commonly played support. However, you can take it mid.
I do
I think
think,
I've seen X take it top if I'm not mistaken.
yes, I would say is definitely a flex between X and I would say Birjin Shaw because I do believe he has played. Okay, so they already guaranteed
Ooh.
the set. So they guarantee the bans that New Moon had in the previous games and in the second phase. So they're just blinding the good champions, the champions that are comfortable, and leaving it open, leaving for counter support in jungle. So I'm I'm excited to see what is gonna be the bans from New Moon, like, because they already, well, technically, again, the set is not just for equal. Arrow does play set as well, so we do need to keep
Yeah.
that in mind. As we see the Camille ban.
Poor X is not getting that Camille, but they did not ban Mordekaiser's yet.
Yeah, but I think it's really good. Well, that's a good question. If it is set top, I don't know if Axe would take Mordekaiser again. We do see a Nocturne ban. Nocturne Ash is a good combo that I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, I wonder who they're gonna pair with Ash, because I mean, Ash pairs well with like a lot of champions. Um, I'd like to see like maybe like a Nautilus or
Okay,
something,
the
but
Mordekaiser is out, and now the Blitzcrank is out. Okay,
yeah, I saw that one coming a mile away. I mean, that Blitzcrank was insane, but and they did ban Nico as well as we called before, so
yeah, so they had pretty good bans. The Ziggs, the Nico, Camille, and Mordekaiser. Um, Definitely bans that haven't impacted the game. But now it's time to see like what Elysium is gonna take. Oh, so they taking
Jarvan.
J4, so they can still
All right.
send Sat to support or give E-calls a counter pick. It's That's still possible. But they can also try to do a counter pick for Cross and just send Sat to top.
Yeah, because Thresh is still open.
Yeah, nobody. Ooh, Malphite
Okay.
and Rakan.
All
Okay,
right. So that's a Swain. Actually, I still don't know where that's going because I've seen Malphite mid. So
I think there's gonna be a Swain mid based on what
all
I
right.
see. I That's what I'm thinking. Um, which is again, it's a good comp. I think it's again, easier to execute. You want to fight, and if you keep people around you, you're just gonna do damage. The counter with a
Oh
Silas, so it is a Silas top for e-call, and they're gonna send that set to bot.
no way.
Ooh,
Uh, all right. I mean,
that's spicy.
there's a lot of good ults for Silas to take.
Yeah, Malphite, Swain. I think even Rakan definitely, and I think even Trundle's old can be useful. I think just Zayad's the only one that's kind of useless. But yeah, it's look again. Draft wise, it's spicy for both teams. Really good. Again, it's all gonna become about that execution. Buckby had an extraordinary game two. X as well. Now the question is, are they go? Well, again, they can swap, and as like you said,
I can,
they can
yeah.
swap. It is possible, but it's definitely not gonna be easy for Malphite to deal with Syndra. So I definitely want to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely gonna be an interesting game for sure. Um, Thoughts ahead. This game is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. It's gonna be a banger. I wanna see Buckby doing so well again. I got really hyped with his Nico play.
Yeah.
Um, I want to see a little bit more from this bot lane from Coconut and Beerja Shaw. I think they had good moments, mainly Beerja Shaw. I think he had really good mid game to late game with ults combination with combos, eating out and leaving ganks. But I do want to see more of the Zyra Khan interaction playing the 2v2 because knowing Elysium, I think they're gonna try to fight, especially if they have a set support. They're going to try to fight. They're going to try to trade.
Uh,
So,
that's a set top lane.
oh, That's
Where
that
is this Silas going?
that just got things way more
Uh,
excited.
like I saw the Silas hover top, then I was like, okay, so we've got this mapped out.
It's
Um,
a good point by Cat. It's well, so the thing is, we're seeing as they're picking. So
Silas mid. J4 is in the jungle, so it's
so it's gonna be
Syndra
a s
support, or it's Syndra APC with an Ash support.
it, it could be a Syndra AP carry with Ash support as well. They could be a lot of it could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things.
Syndra support does not work in any fashion. I hate to break that to you, but Syndra support does not work.
I mean, to be fair, if we're talking about Cross, Aero Cross, I definitely think he can pull it. I mean, he can bring it. Whether it's gonna be good, we're about to see.
I mean,
But
like, part of me wants to be like they're trolling, but because like Ash support is not really a thing much anymore. Once they kind of did some adjustments to it,
yeah.
it is a Syndra support. I'm sorry, these guys are trolling. These guys are trolling. Oh, no.
Oh Lord, we're about to see
Okay,
some
Kim, have
banger.
you ever seen a Syndra support?
I haven't seen Sandra. I haven't seen. So I have. Okay, so they're weird ones that I have seen. I have seen Zoe. I have seen LeBlanc. Um, what else? I have seen Silas support. Those are the weirder
I've,
ones.
I've
Go ahead.
seen J4 support.
I think J4 was mad at one point. Again, Cody. It's a good question.
His Omen
C-
agree.
Crow Arrow has played set before support, so I don't know. Ecall is definitely known for playing set, and he played pretty well game one. So maybe he's just overconfident he can deal with the Malphite because it is hard matchup. But
Yeah. I was very surprised to see that pick as like that is not a very good matchup. I believe in Seth's favor, but hey,
yeah, well,
if they're confident, you know.
exactly. But yeah, we're waiting for a spec delay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a very short break. We're gonna get some water because trust me, it's going to be a banger. We're gonna see a lot of kills this game, and I feel like it's gonna be a while. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, and I wanna see what the hell this game is gonna be about. right, so we are back for game three, last game of the series, and it is confirmed. Syndra's support on with Aerocross on it, Eco on Set, and Kobita on Silas. Now this is gonna be a very interesting game. Both teams are going for the 5 point.
I think interesting is an understatement. Um, I wish that I could know what Arrow was thinking.
I mean, at the end of the day, if they pull off and win, it's attack, right? It's a secret. They can use it. Um,
Yeah,
so
tear swing. Yeah, it's kind of hurting me, man. That's
yeah,
a Voltsy move. Where's Voltsy?
yeah. Tear Swain. I'm fine buying Tear later on, not at start, but we'll see what
Yeah,
happens. He's kind of mana hungry a little bit, so I would understand that.
I don't think I've ever played Twin, so. And no, Cat, you may not play Syndra support.
Okay, so we see here, Ecall just getting vision, staying there in the blue buff here to make sure he knows where Trundle's starting. Axe did leave a ward there. And we also see that Guster left a ward. Wait, hold on. Kobit is going in. Gets in a chunking Buckbee.
I have a feeling X is gonna destroy this set.
Well, we are about to find out.
Arrow's getting vision down on bot side already, kind of in that first push.
Yep, and we see Trundle here looking for a possible invade. Kobit getting chunked by Buckbee now. Yeah, going straight for the invade. Okay, so he just spotted, but he didn't try to fight. Arrow is level 2. Like now, they do have poke advantage in the bot lane with Syndra,
Yeah, they do.
and they probably have the ability to avoid the Rakun's dash with W.
Hmm.
But if Birju plays well and he manages to just bait it out and make Syndra miss it, then they have a really good window to fight. But we see the J Ford's already in the bot lane here. Let's see what they're gonna do. He's a bit low, but oh, he missed. Arrow missed. Kobita goes in,
Ooh.
does a lot of damage. Stabro shows up, slows down. He does have flash. He flashes away. Stabro,
Oh,
first blood on Buckbee. It is
let's
two flashes,
go.
but Buckbee does get the kill as they crash the wave.
Ooh, that Syndra knockback is gonna be irritating.
Yeah, Kokoro gets a lot of damage on the Syndra there, as her cooldown for stun was down. Alright, we
Ugh.
see some fight in the chat about the Sways tier. I'm just reading Cody here,
Yeah,
and
Cody is
it's
still stuck on this tier thing. Ooh, another stun coming out from the Syndra is chunking
yeah,
coconut out.
Coco's getting chunked, and this is a actually. So I'm thinking, okay, so J4 Gus are showing here mid. He is actually wasting quite a bit of time trying to make a play. He's
Yeah.
moving down to bot, going back to river. But one thing, if okay, so if there's any point that's good for Syndra support, I would argue is that she gets her splinter stacks a lot earlier than a
Yeah.
regular mid lane, just because I don't know if you get for everyone that's not familiar with Syndra, when she uses like 2 or 3 abilities like in a couple seconds in spam, she stacks the splinter. So if she's just gonna be poking and aiming abilities and not farming, she's gonna get that stack and get a AP out of it. So that's the only good thing that I think about. So instead of you having the 120 splinters at 25 30 minutes, you're probably gonna get a bit sooner, like maybe 15 20.
Ooh,
Kobita is getting hit again. He goes in for the health, but he's really chunked.
Cody is not digging this Syndra support.
Yeah. Again, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying like you're probably gonna get it a bit sooner than normally.
Yeah.
Now, Ecall does do a lot of damage on Axe here. He gets I mean, Axe hasn't bought armor, so this matchup's gonna start changing once Axe goes to reset. Now, oh,
Um.
yep.
Ooh. I was gonna say that there's a bit of a CS difference in top and mid.
Yeah, I would expect on top because it's so hard to find with this champion. Wait, they go in, they do some damage on the arrow. So the all-ins, looks like the all-ins they're able to find when arrow misses the stun or doesn't use it correctly or doesn't use it at all. But now they're
Yeah.
Guster is here, so they're probably gonna be looking for the 3v2. Both Zion were kind of half flash, so and Zai has blinks as well. So Beer's issue gets stunned. He's backwards. He's pretty chunked, but he's safe. But yeah, just as saying, like top lane, I would expect Equal to have a lead regardless. Um, but we definitely are seeing a lead in mid on CS, but that also it's equivalent to the lead Stepbro has on Guster.
Yeah. No, you're definitely right.
Now Stepbro is here looking for a possible gank here. Arrow is really close from him. He managed to get the
Ooh.
flash away. There's fights mid and bot, but mid okay, so the fight bot stops. They just get the flash from Arrow Cross. Mid just get a just some light damage. Let's put it this way. Light damage here there.
Slight damage.
Cobra does take a Swain's ult, so he has about I think 60 seconds to use it.
Now would be a
Wait,
perfect time to use it,
it
but
just ran out.
no way.
It
That's
just ran
unfortunate.
out. So maybe he took way earlier than when I saw. Gus is hovering mid. The J4 hasn't done much yet. We're seeing
Yeah,
some
I'm surprised.
Beers and Shoe is here with Coconut and Stepbro looking here. But yeah, I mean,
I oh, go ahead.
so far it's been a pretty calm. Equal's gonna get probably a plate here. There is like a 300 gold lead for New Moon, but
Oh,
isn't much because of the CS difference they're accumulating. But we see Trundle moving for the first Herald, and they're gonna try to extend this lead sometime soon. But so far, J4 hasn't been able to do much. Syndra, I'm just worried when level 6 hits because I think it's gonna be easier for Syndra
yeah.
to combo with Dilly, with an Ash Arrow or Guster. So let's see how things will shape.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot, like not even like a gank from Guster this game, which is very unusual seeing how heavy his
Oh,
presence was in game 1 and 2.
Ecall is gonna get caught
Oh,
here. He dodges the Malphite
oh,
ult goes
nice
in.
Malphite all, but the settle. Okay.
The set W, but he gets killed. Guster does trade the first Drake and the Ocean Drake, pretty good. They do take a kill on sorry, Stepbro. Oh,
Ooh, Ash Arrow.
Ash Arrow and Syndra stun stopping Beershinju to go in Syndra. But they don't have that resource anymore.
Uh oh.
He's gonna get
Oh no.
busted. But on the other side, the tier 1 top is getting destroyed by the Trundle and First Herald. So they get 4 plates. They share 4 plates. Now Coconut is here. He's probably going to get Dove. He does have Flash and Ult. And it was well played by Ariel. Yes, I agree with Cody because they went into Rakan that has no way of dodging anything, right? Um,
Yeah.
if it was Ash, at least, or sorry, if it was Zai, she could at least ult, and he wouldn't take the damage.
Oh my gosh.
But now it's
The
starting to
amount of
hurt.
poke in this bot lane. Oh
Yeah, the poke started to hurt. They took almost 2 plates in the bot. Axe is now has on his way for I think it's ever no
the Iceborne?
yeah Iceborne Gauntlet.
Yeah.
So he's just chilling, farming what he can, getting his items.
Um, I wonder if Set is gonna go Heartsteel, if he's gonna go the Bork Stridebreaker. I don't really know what the current build is. It's been a while for me on Set, but
He he's looking like he's gonna do Bork first. Although Bork is not really the greatest against Malphite, he doesn't really build health,
yeah.
but
Why is Kobe just grabbing Flame out? Probably because he can't leave mid lane.
yeah, I think he's trying to do like an extended fight, but he's not really able to. Um, and he's just really wasting the Swain's ult because as we saw last time, when he went for the next engage, he just like the ult, stopped. So or
Yeah, and he's not using it now either.
yeah, I mean Equal is
So.
just farming plates here. We see Buckby moving top. Oh, Guster just reset. Now we see a flash and
Oh
ult by
no.
Ecall. Buckby flashed. Sally's TPing in. They're going for Ecall. Ecall is really low. Kobita gets in.
Uh oh.
Kobita does not have ult, by the way. Bucksby ulted. Ecall is going to drop. They're going to get a kill on him. Guster is showing, but Stepbro is also here. They're going to look for this tier 1 top. Stepbro is going to face check Guster. Kobe is going to get there first, or no? It does look like... No, he doesn't. He gets the flashback Guster Posey, but he does not have follow-up. Coconut getting real poked now, as Syndra already
Yep.
has Source Boots and Lost Chapter.
Yeah, and she's at what is it? 35 splinters. That's it's not as far ahead as I would have thought.
I am sorry, but... Okay, now Kobe got the Malphite ult. He goes in, deals a lot of damage. Now you just... Step Roche... Oh, he got caught. Okay, I was just gonna say leave Axe to die because he's gonna die for certain. But he... But yeah, I feel you, Cody. Cody was so upset that Silas TP'd without ult. He just lost the Swain's ult. That's why they lost that fight. And that is so true. But so far, Elysium is still being able to catch up on gold. They're ahead of CS on top and mid. Oh, getting caught again.
Ooh.
Bergy Shaw. He doesn't die with the Arrows Cross ult. Coconut ults away.
Oh,
Arrows
that was
super
such a
low.
close one, Coco.
Oh, Axe flash and Q. He didn't commit it with the ult. Brinshall tries to go in. He almost dies. Ecall
Oh
gets
no. Let's
punished.
go.
And Coconut gets the kill. Axe still has ult, but he does not commit any further. But there's a lot of TPs and health used, and
Oh my god, yeah.
Elysium has 3 members here still on the top side, plus Ash. And Buckby already used his ult. They're still looking and positioning themselves to fight for this Drake as they wait for Rakan and Zai to show up. Axe is
X
gonna
and
get
Buck here
caught.
in a rough spot
Kobe that
though.
takes Swain's ult again. He flashes away. He flashes inside the pit. Stabro shows up. Ults Kobita. Axe still, he ults inside
Oh.
for Dealy. Kobita gets a kill on Axe. And Kobita dies for Coconut.
Now they just need to turn and do dragon, but this Syndra is lurking from behind.
Yeah, again, Cat is right. We knew this was gonna be wild, and there's two postures to fight more Elysium. Buckbee's here. He doesn't have ult. Guster Posey gets he gets himself killed. Double kill for Ecall. Coconut's going for Ecall. I think he still has W. Shut down for D Lee. Stabro
Oh
gets a double
no.
kill and is a menace as Stabro is gonna try to face check D Lee and
That Syndra hurts me.
they managed to stop their backs, but they're pinging for Drake. Okay, so they're still pinging to do the Drake because they have numbers advantage, they have health advantage. Well, not numbers, but health advantage. So this is just you know wild fights happening in the Wild West. That's what we're seeing. Wild West in place. Both teams are tied in gold. 25k for both teams. 7-6. Um,
Oh my gosh, Stepbro is just taking this dragon completely uncontested.
yeah, and pretty slow too. I mean, he just got a double kill. He has 300 bounty on him. He hasn't reset, and he has 1300. He's pretty strong. Somebody's getting caught here. Rakan's getting caught.
Oh,
They're fighting mid with Buck B and his ult. He pulls Ecall away. He gets a shutdown. Goes into Kobita with Malphite's ult, and they are pushed back by Aerocross combo. They managed to get another kill on Ecall. Ecall is just dying and dying over and over again. It sounds
he's
like
not having fun on set.
I think he's trying to do what Axe tried last game, like, hey, follow me guys, I can do this.
Yeah,
He almost killed Buckby, he almost killed Axe there, but again, he's just not in that position. He's not strong enough to do that. And
yeah.
New Moon is just gonna secure second Herald uncontested.
Syndra support. Cody's still hating on Syndra support here.
I mean, the pick I go with him is really bad, but he's playing really really well. 1-0-3. He's managed to avoid all the engage by Rakan. Got himself a kill on Rakan. Now New Moon gets tier 1 mids. They're gonna get a second charge. They're maybe posturing for a fight. Okay, no, don't. Okay, they. Gusser
Oh my
drops
gosh.
down. Kobita gets Swain's ult again, and doesn't matter because he dies. Deal is trying to kite back. Deal is doing a lot of damage. Arrow kills Birji Shaw. This could be a triple kill for Dealy here. Stabro tries to get in. He's kited out. Managed to get a kill, but Dealy goes an amazing triple kill. Well, not triple kill because Arrow stole it. Dealy just carrying, playing out of his mind here to bring the game back, and Arrow Cross just goes there and takes the kill, right? But yeah,
Wow.
Dealy doing some crazy work. Even Cross doing some crazy work. Really well played. And Axe is just TP in the back. Gonna go for the ult and smack down this Ashe as he goes now for Aero Cross. Doing a lot of damage, and this item is just stupid. Axe just got himself 1200k gold because of actually Axe for 600k gold just because of an item that slows you forever.
Wow.
This is funny.
Wow.
Again,
I cannot believe how even this game is.
the game goes back
Oh, here it
to
goes. Oh, slight pause.
yeah, it's just Spaka getting lagged. So they're sieging the tier 2 mid. They're probably gonna get it. Axe shouldn't be close because Kobita has ult. I think he can get it because he doesn't have his. Shaw goes into Gusser. Okay, they managed to fall back because Dilly was able to kite out before. He will do it again. Buckby gets caught. He ults. He gets pushed away. Ecall
Oh
drops.
my god.
Dilly gets a kill. Oh, this ult is huge by this Swain. Coconut get a
Oh,
quadra kill.
quadra kill penta? No penta.
Oh, Coconut get a quadra kill. Dilly gets a double, and the ace goes for Stapro. What a fucking fight this was for both teams. Ecall goes in deep. Buckby's ult got bought so much time, and he dealt so much damage. It was crazy.
Holy crap.
Again,
This is big.
20 minutes of game, 30 kills. Uh,
More kills than minutes in this game. Insane. Looks like they're gonna try and take this dragon without Stepra.
they're positioned at least to get vision for sure. But Sapro is on the top side. He's resetting right now. Arrow trying to clear vision. Heath is not. Oh, he already. Okay, so if he's not careful, he's gonna die because he just used his E combo. Now Bugby clearing. Yeah, they're clearing vision. Stabro's coming in. The Elysium, they're gonna have to face check this if they want to fight. And Kobita needs to not you take the Swain's ult this time.
I mean, he can take it if he's gonna use it.
Yeah, that's true as well.
I mean,
It
I
looks
think
like
he's holding his ult till next game. It's okay.
so yeah, Cody's just hating on Kobita right now. He's griefing. Elysium pulled the plug. They're not gonna fight this Drake. This is the second Drake. They take tier one top. Now New Moon is pinging for the Baron. They're pinging a lot of pings on the Baron.
I mean, Syndra and Jarvan are there, so they really do need to be careful. Cause Syndra's got what? She's got 65 splinters at 21 minutes. This is
Yeah, so maybe it's not.
not how this is supposed to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna be as good as I thought it would be. We see double TP. Sad is in the back. He's gonna find Coconut before, but New Moons falls back, and so far they avoid the engage. Ecall goes in. Oh, Stepbro's gonna get caught with Ash Arrow. Stepbro flashes away. He still gets a lot of damage. Buckby destroys Arrow. Stepbro survives. Buckby dies. Now he. Oh, everybody dies here from the
Oh
side
my
of
gosh,
Vision.
everyone's dying. Everyone's dying.
Coconut
No.
used. Coconut had used his ult. They only get one kill onto Arrow Cross. I think they tunnel vision so bad on the
Yeah.
Syndra because the Swain's ult was just on that, and they just got caught. So well played from the side of Elysium. They're gonna get now like a 2k go lead with the Baron and the Baron buff, but the game is still pretty much even.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I agree with Kat.
What's Dark doing here? What's Dark doing here?
Are you showing
I just want to
support?
point out that Dark stalks me wherever, whatever Discord I'm in, he shows up in.
Yeah, I mean the game is still pretty even. Coconut, okay, he's immediately cleanses as Arrow was looking to follow the Ashes ult. But yeah, I think that
Um,
the both like New Moon fought in two fronts where they really shouldn't be doing that. Whether Elysium can afford a little bit, especially since all the damage dealers focus on somebody else. Now, Axe is gonna face check Guster here. Not that it should be a problem. Stapper is gonna face check Kobita. He does a lot of damage.
oh my
Kobita
gosh.
tries to
That
buy
part.
time, but he dies. He drops, and Kokuda gets another kill. We got 2 minutes into uh, the next Drake, and we see Ecall there forcing tier 2 bot, and New Moon is trying to stay around the mid lane, trying to keep pressure here.
Hey Cody, do we still need to do splinter checks for you? I just want to make sure that you're okay out there.
Now Buckley is trying to face
Oh
Ecall.
no,
Ecall goes for the
Bucky.
dive. Nice flash by
Oh my gosh,
Buckley, but he
nice.
dies, but he gets the 1-for-1. He
You
gets the
know, that
one.
was a nice sidestep W
Oh,
from
Axe is gonna
Bucky
get
there.
caught here. Dealers
No,
misses the Ash ult. He tried and he ults away. Well played by Axe. No follow up from J4. He just ults away, and we see Ash doing a lot of damage, but Axe is a rock, so.
Yeah. I mean, a tank's a tank's a tank, so.
Okay, so
Oh my
Stab
gosh,
Bro.
Arrow.
Yeah, so the Drake is gonna be up in 1 minute. Arrow's going to reset because he's pretty low. They still have the Baron reset buff, so they can still make quite fast for fight here. Now we see Lilo has finished 3 items. Coconut still has 2 items, but he's sitting on 1k, so he's definitely far behind Dilly. The Silas only has 2 items. He already used stopwatch. Buckby, he's looks like he's gonna go for Sirf's third item, and we don't have any other stopwatch in anyone else. But Guster has 2 items. Axe has 2 items. Oh, they're gonna go in for Axe.
Oh my gosh. Ash Arrow misses!
Axe
Nice,
flashes the
but.
arrow. They need to. Okay, so Kogut is in a really bad position. They need to fight front to back, and Kogut is so far away.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's kind of separated from everyone,
okay,
so.
he's walking now towards the team because they want to do this. They want to do front to back. Stare each other, see who has the death stare meaner than the other, and then go to fight. Ooh, Buckby got. He managed to get a CD from Syndra for the stun, so he's showing himself. He doesn't have he doesn't have flash. He does not have the Zonias or stopwatch, so he needs to be careful about stepping in. Axe now
Yeah.
show himself. Silas gets Malphite's ult. Stabro is trying to finish up this Drake. It's 4k. Guster's looking for a steal. Goes in. He managed the steal. Buckby goes in. Silas goes in. There's a lot of damage. Good ult by Axe.
Oh my gosh.
Coconut gets 1 kill on. Dealer is doing so much damage and kiting so well, but he's taking a lot of damage from Coconut. Coconut gets the kill. Stabro is gonna
Nicely
finish Arrow
done.
Cross, and that's a good team fight by New Moon. Double kill on Ash, double kill on Trundle, and really good stopwatch usage by Coconut.
Yeah,
But
no, absolutely.
no, yeah, go go.
No, just that, like, Coconut played very, very well there. Like, great team fighting, great, like, controls. So, props to him on that team fight.
Yeah, and now he's gonna get solo tier 2 gold, and the only downside is Guster did manage to get the steal, so delaying potential soul and potential elder for another 5 minutes. But team fight was really really good from the side of New Moon. Again, they played front to front to front. They managed to lay out all their ability or their ultimates and abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Ooh.
Guster. Oh no, I keep thinking Trundle as Guster. I'm so sorry, because for me, Guster is Trundle himself. Stubro got Ash ult and got his back cancelled. Now they're resetting with 10 seconds for Baron to spawn. That's a bit rough, but they do
Yeah, it's a
need
little bit risky, but
the ward reset on Rakan. Now we still don't have third item on Swain. We do have GA on Zaya. We have armor penetration, the first armor penetration on Dilly. It's the last whisper. He's still far away from completing Lord Dominic's.
yeah.
So they're looking to do another front to front, but Ecall is just pushing the bot lane while
Yeah, I think Swain is strong enough
wait,
to take on the Zika.
X is looking for X is looking for Arrow gets caught.
Oh,
Buckbeat
nice.
TP's in. Now they're gonna go.
Uh,
That's okay.
X is gonna have to back for set.
Yeah, so they're gonna Guster and Kobe is still looking and waiting for
Uh-oh.
another steal, but Axe goes back as he does have TP. I just think that TP was a little premature from the side of. Okay, so Oh, he
Oh
goes in.
no.
Okay,
Oh,
Stepbro
nice
guarantees the
job, step
Baron.
bro.
Buckbeat does a lot of damage on the ult. Both TPs comes in. Ecall survives, but and Axe comes in, and that's a good fight by New Moon. Really well played, guaranteeing the Baron at the really clutching time.
Now they just need to push right down mid. I know that Yiko's gonna have to back here, so they are not gonna be able to keep pushing into New Moon's base.
Yeah, he did get the tier 3, but I don't think the inhibitor is gonna fall down. The
No,
team is pushing me. They're gonna try to take at least an inhibitor, maybe.
they should be able to get this, and with Stepbro pushing topside,
Yeah,
they should be able to rotate and take those two as
Axe.
well.
Yeah, Axe ult is up, so if it looks into Dealy or Arrow, they should die if they don't flash away. But looks like New Moon is falling back. The Drake does spawn in a minute, so they're gonna take these top side, reset, gather items. We see Seraphs now completed on Buckbeat, and they have stopwatch. Really important. Zaya also gets. Oh wait,
Oh no! Well,
Rakan's gonna get
actually,
caught. He doesn't have E, and he just
oh
was left to die.
no!
He was left to die, but he will be back. Actually, he's not gonna be back for the Drake fight, so it's gonna be really risky to fight a 5v4 without the Rakan. And please do not talk. Shit. Slappy just sent a message so on the chat. Please do not talk so we can actually watch it. This game is really crazy. Buckby goes in for a 3v1. He's buying time with stopwatch. He tanked, but he died. He tanked Arrow's ult, but he died anyways. We see Kobita flashing in. Stepbro used his ult. Um, but I get okay. So they're starting. It's still a 5v4 because now they're starting the Drake. I don't know if they're gonna fight. Stepbro's
Oh
fighting
no!
Ecall.
X is
Axe.
here though.
He flashes away. He managed to get. Okay. So he ults the. Okay. So it's double Malphite ult. They're gonna go for the fight. The dead kill. British Shaw is here. He gets. Oh, he got Guster Posey.
Oh my
Double
god!
kill on Zaya, and they're pushing for they're
Let's
pushing in for the end of
go.
the game. Dealy got caught. He flashed away. He already ghosted it. He got caught by Bears and Shaw. Coconut getting a shutdown, and Arrow Cross is the only one left. And now we can say New Moon crushing Elysium's hopes and dreams of
Nice
going undefeated.
job, guys.
Arrow just deleted Bears and Shaw with 2 items. But New Moon
Nice
comes
job.
back, gets the win, and gets an amazing upset. and
Cody is the most upset person ever in Twitch chat right now.
and Kobita had one of the worst games that I've seen him in this series in this league. 1-8-12. It was bad. Um,
Yeah.
I honestly, with all the jokes aside, Arrow still played really incredible with the Syndra, pulling
Yeah.
off an amazing game, 33k damage. Um, Let me see if I can bring up the final. Yeah, so here,
Ooh.
just to bring up the final
Red and
damage
damage.
here. Ecall, he did pretty well against the Malphite with everything that happened. 26k damage, Dealy 22, Arrow 23, Kobita only 16k damage. We could have done way more. Also, the J4 from Posing did not work at all, 9.5k. From the side of New Moon, 20, 25k for everyone. Even the Malphite got 20k damage. Impressive. But yeah,
That's insane.
crazy.
I just want to say that Syndra damage is insane.
Yes.
I know that we're not talking about the Syndra support, but I mean they still did a lot of damage for that.
Yeah,
So
he played well, early game, mid game. Just got caught a few times, but overall he did pretty well. Dealy, again, amazing as always. Did really well, and You know, Eco, I think he had an spectacular series as well.
Yeah.
I think Kobita had a couple good games and had a couple questionable games like this one, a bit questionable. Coconut pretty strong. Step Bro stepping up pretty good. Um, Axe against Rock as a solid, no pun intended. Um, and Buckby also he had an amazing series. I think this was probably the best series New Moon has put in a couple weeks. Or actually, ever in this whole league, I think this was the best series that they put. So really proud of the guys. Really proud of having everyone here, dude. It's amazing. We got a banger of a series and a lot of people here with us.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a was a very good game to cast. So congrats to New Moon tonight and their win.
Indeed, and this was a very needed win, if I say so myself. Um, Now they're breathing a little bit more in the league, and I think we may have new leaders in the Arcane division. I don't know how the Rocket Files game went, but I think we may have some new leaders. But yeah, again,
It's
good
awesome to
games.
hear.
Yeah, good games, everyone. It was a pleasure to have all of you here. Really amazing.
Yeah.
Um, we're gonna end for tonight, but we're gonna host. I'm gonna try to find somebody to host and send if you guys want to keep watching, if you guys want to keep engaging. So I'm gonna try to find somebody to host. And lastly, what I wanted to share is um, starting next week, we're gonna have a lot of things happening um, in with ET. So stay tuned. We're gonna send a lot of information about scheduling. And our podcast is going to be on Sunday for Titans, so stay tuned. I'm sending invites, and I hope to get a good people here to watch because it's going to be fun. So again, thanks everybody. Thanks Loki. Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Thank you.
GG's, and I hope you guys have a good weekend.
All right. Thanks for having me, Kim. I appreciate it.
Lovely. That was lovely. Thanks guys, and have a nice weekend.
Bye.